I like to bake. I'll sit with my dogs. I have a very tiny life. And
How many
I just
dogs?
2.
Okay.
Lola and Charlie, both girls. One's a pitty, one is a Frenchie, and they are sisters. And I love them.
Number is 213-536-9180. Our email is sloppysecondspod@gmail.com. Now on with the show. You know Wicked? Hi, you sloppy, you stupid little you nasty little you dirty little welcome to Sloppy Seconds with Big Dipper and Meatball. And Meatball, and that's Big Dipper.
Hello, and happy Pride to the community.
Yuck.
It's Pride Month.
Yuck.
Do you not care about our community?
It's the worst time of the year.
Why is that? You get no presents?
I get no one looks
Nobody's
at me special
fucking you?
anymore. Everyone's a drag queen during
They're like,
Pride.
everyone's
It's
a
like Halloween and Pride. Who cares?
Everyone's a freaking June.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, thanks so much for being here on our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that Pride bell, you freak.
Ding, ding, ding.
So you see our new videos every Friday right here on the Sloppy Second Show. What's our YouTube channel?
Sloppy Seconds Show.
Double S right there in the middle.
It's difficult to spell. Do you think that the YouTube logo is rainbow right now, or are they not doing that this year?
We'll have to see.
Okay.
Look it up. Hey, actually, you in this box? Look
it
up
up.
there.
Tell me if that's a rainbow or not. Put it in the comments. Our guest today has choreographed, directed, produced, and judged his way through Hollywood for decades. He's worked with huge stars, brought iconic musicals to the big screen, and has now kidnapped dozens of drag queens and locked them in a speeding train. And he left us to deal with it in his new movie, Stop That Train!
Exclamation point!
Please welcome, his name, oh God, we've been friends for 40 years.
Sister.
Is it not here behind me?
Sister.
Why doesn't he just come on out? Please,
Adam
Shankman!
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Welcome to Sloppy
How are
Seconds.
you?
Thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having.
No problem.
You host?
I'm hosting.
Ah, beautiful. And happy Pride to you.
Happy Pride to you.
You are like providing the landscape for Pride this year. With
I'm
this
King
movie.
Pride this year.
Yes, exactly.
We should put you at the front of that parade. Or the end of it.
Wouldn't be
Wherever
the
they
first
go.
time.
Wherever you want.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, God.
At the front?
Sounds like Dipper at P-Town.
Whoa.
So-
But everyone is talking about this movie right now. This is an exciting time.
It is. It's cool. Like I had no idea. Once I said yes to making the movie, it's a low budget movie. I don't know what's going to happen with it. It's like you never know what's going to happen when you do the thing. Everything is a roll of the dice, unless maybe you're making a Marvel movie or something, and then you're like, well, yeah. I mean, there's such a huge machine behind all of those kinds of things. But this is like a small, low budget, independent comedy fronted by drag queens. You don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
And by the way, when I signed on to it, I didn't know it was going to be theatrically released.
Oh,
And
that must have been an exciting update.
Yeah, I think
Or did you make that happen?
No, I did not make that happen. Though it's entirely possible having me involved made that happen a little bit, but I can't say that for sure. I don't know.
Say it.
I
Say
don't
it.
know.
Say that.
No.
Come on,
Say
resume,
that.
track record.
Come on, Hairspray.
I ain't gonna do nothing like that. But I'm really surprised and thrilled that people want to, come. It's not that I'm surprised that people want to come and see it in the community. I'm just thrilled that people are even chatting about it.
Well,
I think people are so excited because it's been so long since we've had like a fully fronted drag queen movie with a real theatrical release.
When has there ever been one? I don't
well,
know.
and
Well,
with
Too
real,
Long Fu-
but with
real drag queens,
like
yeah.
queens
who
you
are not
Actors playing drag queens.
or a joke playing. Yeah, there's no joke
Right.
about drag. There's no drag joke in the movie.
Oh, wow.
Oh, not like that's a handsome
In
woman.
fact, I would go so far as to say there's no such thing as drag in the movie.
That's even better.
That's really fun.
Yeah.
Could that work with you?
No. I have hairy body syndrome.
Hairy body syndrome,
HBS. Yeah.
I think it's also exciting because Drag Race has been on for what, almost 20 years at this point. Like we're so used to its existence on television, and we are inside of the drag media universe. Like we pay attention when a new queen starts her YouTube channel or someone puts out a song. The world at large may not always, but we do. And so we're like, oh cool, a drag movie. But it is a big deal for it to be in the movie theaters, for you to be at, like going to see Star Wars and then look to the left and there's a poster full of drag queens.
Well, that's actually kind of one of my favorite things is like Steven Spielberg's movie is Disclosure Day is opening the same day as us.
Yeah.
And so we're calling it STD. Stop that disclosure.
Stop. I'm in. What's the new Barbenheimer?
Well, and that's how you feel about STDs. Stop that disclosure. Don't
Don't tell me. I'll find out.
I'll find out on my
Like
own.
about 6 weeks or
My
so.
medical records are my
That's when it
own.
And
gets
there's a whole day devoted to it now. Stop that disclosure.
Yes, I love that.
Well, you said that this film was shot in 19 days.
It was,
Is that, that's crazy.
It was crazy.
How did you wrangle all the queens and get them together in 19 days?
Because they knew if they were gonna come and do this with me, it was not playing around.
It was not a mini challenge.
It was not a mini challenge. They were very, very clear that this was a movie, an Adam Shankman movie, which, you can have your opinions about whatever that was, but it's like, I can't work any different than how I work. I made a movie earlier last year.
Yeah.
I made this movie, I know we wrapped on Thanksgiving of last year.
Wow.
And that I made the movie right after I had also made a movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Alan Ritchson in the same year.
Whoa.
So I went from Arnold Schwarzenegger, Alan Ritchson, and Awkwafina to RuPaul and Jujubee and Ginger.
I love this industry.
And I probably might end up being the only director in history who does that. But I don't know how to shift gears. Like work is work, like no matter where you go. And so I go in there and I treat the set with the same kind of respect that I demand of anywhere I go, because we still got to make our days. We still got to get the work on. Making movies is really grimy, and we just had no time, and the resources were incredibly limited. So we had to be very crafty, and
I think it's funny when people from an outsider perspective, looking at a big movie like this with, so many cameos and famous people and high production value and all this stuff. And you're like, this was a scrappy little independent movie. People are like, yeah, sure. You're still in Hollywood making movies. It's like, you got to make a penny stretch.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a scene where Matt Rogers is he's the press secretary, and it's a press
if he's gay, he's hosting.
Yeah, exactly. It's
welcome to my information.
Like a press conference?
It's a press conference, a presidential press conference. And he's addressing all of the journalists in the room. And his opening line is, "All right, you leeches." And then I cut to a chair that's full of leeches.
Love it. Perfect.
But what happened on the day of was I had been shown some rubber leeches that were going to be on the chair, and I'm sure they were purchased on Amazon or something, And right as we're about to start shooting, they run up to me and they're like, "We can't find the leeches," and I was like, "What do you mean we can't find the leeches? I have to shoot the shot of the chair. Like, what are you talking about?" They're like, "They're gone. The leeches are the rubber leeches. They're not real leeches.
Yes.
The rubber leeches are gone." And I'm looking at everybody, and I just saw people go eyes wide. And it was actually, I believe, my EP line producer Garrett he ran to craft service, grabbed a bunch of gummy worms, dipped them in black paint,
Genius.
and we threw them on the chair. And that's what this movie is.
Right.
I love it.
So it's like akin to what, how in the old golden age of Hollywood, the Mickey Rooney, Judy Garland, let's do it in the barn with our friends kind of thing. So it has that, like, we're just gonna, put some hay bales on top of each other and we're gonna sing a song.
Yeah.
And then when it was done, you'd see in the movie that it suddenly looked like a Broadway production.
Right.
That's kind of what our movie is. It's like we made it in a barn with like the train headquarters was actually my office. Like it was like in there, and then we pipe and draped it and made that into where the press conference is.
But see, this is the type
I
of
love
shit that gay people are good at.
Yes.
Because we have always been sort of given a little bit less, and the parameters have been a little bit tighter, and no one has really believed in the projects. And it's like, this corner of the room is about to be the cuntest music video setup you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Or this person before me is going to try to look like a woman.
Yeah.
Meow.
Wow.
Well,
And we make
was that
it.
convincing?
No,
And
it's
we
funny,
make
like
it
a
happen.
shade, like a little cloud of shade.
Shade.
Oh, yeah, that's his
it
whole
was
thing.
amazing. Yeah, all right,
That's
cute.
my whole thing.
Yeah, he likes to be a little
That's
shady.
your whole
I'm
thing?
the
Yeah.
nice one.
Your whole
She's
thing?
extremely nice. She's very welcoming, empowering, uplifting.
Yes,
And
safe space.
I'm-
I try to make this a safe space.
I'm the
Adam.
mean one.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. I like a balanced diet.
So
neither of us
mine is
do.
actually unbalanced. It's skewed one way or the other. We want to talk a little bit more about some other things that you have done, because you have made some iconic films and worked with some major.
Did you notice that I started biting my nails when you said that?
Oh my god! I should have
Why?
brought my doll.
I don't know.
Why? You can't stop.
Which
doll?
I have the John Travolta hairspray doll.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
No, shut up. Really?
Yes, it's still in box. I should have had you sign it. Fuck.
Eh, well, I'll see you later.
Okay,
Like, well,
yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
Here's my line of questioning.
Yes.
You worked with John Travolta on Hairspray.
Mhm.
Did he feel
That is
more
a fact.
himself than anything?
Did
Was
he what?
Feel more himself than anything else?
He was really fun. He really enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
don't know if it felt more himself, but I know that he it also what was very like fun on set was like he would walk around like that and he would like do like Sophia Loren speeches from like Love Italian Style, and like he was having a good old time.
He was feeling
He was feeling-
very comfortable.
Very his oats.
But okay, so you directed him.
Yes.
Now he has made a splash in Cannes as a
Yes.
director and wearing a beret.
And
Uh-huh.
thin glasses.
Have you ever worn a beret and thin glasses while directing a film?
I haven't. I haven't. It's a bucket list thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
A beret
There's
is on the bucket list.
All of this is in my head. It's like there's still time.
Yep,
Yeah,
of
oh,
course.
of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Nikki Blonsky? Have you seen her cameos?
I have not.
Ugh, I
Do
got
you know about the cameos, the
I do
Hairspray
not.
cameos?
I do
Why
not.
don't you just give a
She-
little bit of...
just
Because Adam works. You know, he's out here in these streets
You're
making
not-
movies with Aquafina, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and RuPaul all in 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
He's not on the internet looking at Nikki Blonsky TikToks.
So Nikki Blonsky famously, I think she was like number 2 on Cameo for a while.
She was.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and
Good
she
for
would
her.
start
Okay.
every cameo with, "Hey, it's me, Nikki Blonsky from the movie Hairspray. You can't stop an avalanche. I just want to wish you a happy birthday." And then one of them, her tooth fell out. Thoughts?
Not
gonna
only do I
show it
not
to
have
you.
any thoughts, I'm speechless.
I'm going to show it to you.
This is like me bringing up an old coworker of yours from J. Crew from 15 years
Mm-hmm.
ago and being like,
I know. I just want to see Adam squirm a
It's
little
not,
bit.
well, no.
Her
It's,
tooth fell out.
well, how about this? I made that
Her
movie.
tooth fell out.
I made that movie 20 years ago.
Wow.
So I don't know. It's
and when did you make Bringing Down
Bringing Down the House.
I was going to say Tearing Down the House. Queen
Yeah,
Latifah.
let me think, because I made Wedding
Dana
Planner in
Owens.
1990
Wedding
Owens.
Planner.
Wedding Planner was 1999. It came out in 2000.
Ugh.
Walk to Remember was 2001.
Mandy
or
Moore.
two. And
Ring
then
the alarm
Bringing
on
Down
the
the
resume.
House was the third. So it would have been either 2004, 2003, 2004.
Now, what about Step Up to
To
the Streets?
Step Up to the Streets. Step Up was made in 2000. Okay, Step Up was made right before, probably in 2005, and came out in 2006 while I was rehearsing Hairspray. It came out. And because when I was producing the first Step Up is when I got the job for Hairspray, and I was in Baltimore shooting Step Up, and I emailed John Waters saying, like, "Dear Mr. Waters, my name is Adam Shankman, and I've been hired to do the new version of Hairspray at New Line. I hope you don't mind. Best, Adam Shankman." And
What did he say back?
he said back, like, "This is so fabulous. Where are you?" And I emailed him back and I said, "I'm in Baltimore shooting." And he said, "So am I. Let's have lunch tomorrow." And
Dream of dreams.
Yeah.
and he took me out to lunch the next day. I was in a panic, of course. I couldn't believe it was all happening. And he said, I said, I was really panic stricken about, like, part of my anxiety about doing the movie is your fan base is so rabid and the fan base of the musical is so rabid.
Right.
And I feel like I have a target on me. And he was like, everybody. You do you. This is the whole tradition of Hairspray. You are fabulous, and you make the best movie you can. And I was like sitting there, and I was a couple of glasses of wine in, and I said this, and I just was like kind of taking it in, and then he said, "Do you want to go see where I shot the first one? Want to go see where I shot Hairspray?" And we jumped in his car, and he took me on a tour of all the locations where he shot the movie. And then he said, "Now do you want to see where all the real people lived who I based the characters on?" And he drove me around with that. It was the greatest day of my life.
How
oh
could
my God, that's incredible.
Yeah, how
the
could you
greatest day of
not
my
feel
life.
good about that project like after that kind of a kismet moment happened?
It was
like,
one of
that's
the
incredible.
The only thing that sort of sits on par with that, where that movie is concerned, was I had wanted to be there really bad when he saw the movie. It was really important to me to be there, and I emailed, or I probably called New Line, somebody at New Line, and said, or I got an email saying John's watching the movie right now, and he was in New York, and I was in LA, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? No way! I wanted to be there." And I just like, my heart just sort of sank, and then I went, "Okay, well, so much for that." And a couple hours later, I got an email from John saying, "Hey, I'm on the train back to Baltimore. I just want you to know you've made me the proudest grandfather in the world."
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's crazy.
You don't think that I had to pull over and cry? You don't think that this was
Pull
like,
over. I would have just cried.
Drive and cry. That's what she does.
No,
That's so incredible. And think about, like, you know, there are very few pieces of art in this world. There are a few that have been like multiple versions of themselves and stayed true to the spirit of it.
Yeah.
The fact that there is an ongoing successful stage play, musical, that people still watch the original, that love your version, all of those can coexist and they all have the same energy. That's really cool.
And they're like familial, like they love each other.
Yes.
All of you know, the stage musical loves my musical, my musical loves the thing, the thing, you know, the original. It's like I'm still sometimes surprised that I got to be a part of that tradition. I have a very hard time looking at a 30,000 foot view of my life, you know? And so, and I certainly don't like have, I don't have, I sort of, once I'm done with something, I move on.
Yeah.
It's done. It's behind me. It's like you've just done a grade of school or something. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to sit and like wax, you know, romantically about 10th grade. You know what I mean? So why would I do that about a movie I made? Like, you know what I mean? It was like an experience I had. I am no longer really the person I made when I made that movie. I mean, I'm the same person, but like you evolve daily, and especially when you go through something that's as arduous as making movies hard. And it's like, it's tough work. You have a lot of interaction with a lot of people. You're making a lot of decisions, sometimes questioning yourself, oftentimes not, whatever. You're doing the best you can, but you come out of it kind of a different person than you went in. And so that's true of each thing that you do. Yeah. And so it's hard for me to look back at anything because now it just looks like an old high school yearbook picture of mine, you know, where I'm like, what was I wearing, and why is my hair that cut, and what is Jesus Christ, my skin was bad, and why did I, you know,
why is my hair like that?
Why is my hair like
that? That is something that you ask yourself often
every day.
Yeah, she opens the wig after it gets delivered to her and she goes, why's my hair like that? Why'd they do me like that? Summer always changes how I get dressed. I want clothes that feel light and breathable but still look put together, and honestly, Quince has become my go-to for just that.
Quince has really great staples: linen shirts and pants, soft tees, lightweight sweaters for those cooler nights. And everything feels way more expensive than it actually is.
Their European linen pieces start at just $34, and everything is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands because Quince works directly with ethical factories and they cut out the middlemen.
And they don't just do clothes. They've got some home stuff too: bedding, cookware, and even furniture. I use Quince's luxurious organic bedding and I sleep like a baby.
Ooh,
it's nice too. I don't even eat on it because it's so nice.
I bought my mom like a crossbody leather, pebble leather bag that she loves from Quince. I, of course, love this European linen. I have these amazing shorts. I feel fancy when I wear them.
I know. And they kind of don't wrinkle as bad as normal linen.
European linen.
Elevate your summer wardrobe by going to quince.com/sloppy for free shipping on your order and 365-day returns. Now available in Canada too.
That's QUINCE.com/sloppy for free shipping and 365-day returns. Quince.com/sloppy.
Wrap yourself in some Quince!
I want to know about early Adam in Hollywood.
Were you a twink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what streets did you walk up and down wearing tight pants and a little shirt on?
I mean, I walk the same streets as you do.
Well, we don't walk.
Well, I don't walk.
No.
Do we look like we walk at them?
Well, I'm from here. I was born and raised in Los Angeles.
Oh, did you go to Hollywood High?
No, I went to Windward and then Palisades High, which no longer exists. Although I heard it's built again.
Oh,
that's great.
After the fires, which would make me happy. So I was raised here, and then I left after high school. I moved to Minneapolis, and I was a member of a theater company in Minnesota, in Minneapolis, and then left there, and I went to Juilliard.
Heard of it?
Maybe you heard of it.
I danced there for like a year, and then I dropped out to become a chorus boy, which was always my dream. I only ever wanted to be a chorus boy. Sometimes I still only ever want to be a chorus boy, because like I'll go
you
and
still
say,
got it.
It's not quite what I used to have, but I still got something.
Yeah,
the legs can go up.
Still definitely
High
go
kick,
up. I got my high kicks.
twirl.
I still got my splits. I still got all of that.
You still got the splits?
Yeah, I still got the splits.
We'll do competing splits in a minute.
Legs
I love
overhead
that,
like
yeah.
a pretzel.
No, I'm just kidding. I can't.
No comment.
Okay.
And so
Wait, what was the first chorus? Like, what was the first show you did?
the first professional show that I did,
Show, yeah.
West Side Story. I did a production in at the Michigan Opera Theater. That was my first paid dancing gig.
Were you a shark or a jet?
I was a jet. I was the non-speaking jet in the play, which his name is Guitar.
And he's just always sneering.
He's like this.
He was supportive, but I had like lead dance roles.
Okay,
that's amazing.
And then
Dream ballet and such.
Yeah, there was much Adam in the Dream Ballet. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I was a very
You can say gay. It's okay.
no, because I really wasn't that gay. Like I was gay, but I floppy seconds. I was.
My dream was to be a chorus boy.
My dream was to be.
I wasn't gay.
No. I was that. It was okay. How about this? I was a very late coming out.
Late bloomer.
Person. I was a late bloomer, even though everybody knew I was. I basically came out into AIDS. So I just didn't have sex.
Yeah.
So what the great part about being gay, if you're not having sex with anyone, is a
Judy Garland?
funky thing. Yeah, there was a lot of that. There was a lot of Madonna and like black rubber bracelets. There was a lot of going to clubs and having a really great time.
And then being like,
And then not having sex.
Yeah.
And so when I moved back to LA and I got a series of dance jobs, one of which was dancing on the Oscars in 1990 for Paula Abdul was the choreographer. And I was a lycra clad, you can see me actually, lycra clad gymnastic pirate in Under the Sea. And in the costume number for the costume design category, I was Baron Munchausen. I think we were all, it was super crazy. Anyway, so during that time, I developed my first gay community, really, and gay friends, because I've always had friends from where I grew up, and most everybody was straight, and I never had a real gay community. I had a little bit of one in Minneapolis, but it was still it was not about having sex. It was just about making theater, and which doesn't sound like they're not mutually exclusive, obviously, but I was still not I was not out really.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I got here, and once I started having them, I started going out to clubs. I went to Rage. I went to, good old Motherlode, always there.
Still there.
Revolver.
One of the very few
roof fell
that's
in,
still
but
there.
we've rebuilt.
And there was some club, I can't remember the name, on Highland that was I can't remember. Anyway, so it was really, really fun. And I actually had my queer community from the dancers that I knew, but I also was still really good friends with my growing up friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I've always had a really strong base of friends here and family.
Yeah.
So I never had to build a gay community, which I actually felt really ripped off on ultimately, because here's the fun, nobody believes it fact about me, which is I'm actually terribly shy and I'm very, very socially awkward. And I am fine in this, like when we're sitting around talking and we can chit chat and we have a job to do.
Yes.
But if you put me out in the wild, I am a bloody disaster. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. I like to bake. I'll sit with my dogs. I have a very tiny life. And
How many
I just
dogs?
2.
Okay.
Lola and Charlie, both girls. One's a pitty, one is a Frenchie, and they are sisters, and I love them.
As you should.
And I am a very proud dog dad. Anyway, and then my jobs changed and I became a choreographer, and a lot happened, and then a decade into that, the directing thing happened. And
How did that
Yeah,
how did that transition
jump
happen?
from choreographer to
so
Trans.
here's
someone got sick? I'm just kidding.
Adam can do it.
I love those kind of stories.
well, that's what my first choreography job was. That
There we
was
go.
I was getting no jobs. I was not a physical type that was in fashion at the time.
Twink.
And I was very twinky and very skinny and Jewy. And everything was about all American.
So you hear how it sounds when
hot.
someone
Ooh,
says
that's
it?
crazy
Yeah,
to
when
hear
you
on the ears.
when you say
I
it,
say it comes off of kind
No.
of sing-songy.
No, it doesn't.
Jewy.
No.
Yeah, no. It
You
was
can't
like
say that.
I was because of how skinny I was, plus what my features are. Like I just looked more ethnic than what was going on in fashion for dancers at that time.
Yeah.
And I was in my roommate's office, and she was a UPM at a production company, and I was like basically telling her I didn't know if I was going to be able to make rent. And somebody opened a door and said, "Hey, does anybody know a choreographer? We just lost our choreographer on this
Hollywood
music video."
tease.
Crazy.
And I turned around and I said, "I'm a choreographer." And she sort of looked at me, and I was like, then they said, "Who have you worked with?" And I said, Paula Abdul and Janet Jackson, who I had technically worked
Worked
You
with.
with.
weren't lying.
And they said, "Great, come meet the director." And the director was Julian Temple, who made Earth Girls Are Easy, but also was the most prolific music video director of the time.
Easy.
That was so-
And he hired me on the spot. And I did an okay job on that first music video, but he liked me and how I worked with the artist and how I worked with him. And that I had a sense of humor that matched into his. And so he
Full
then
of leeches.
immediately hired me to do a video with The Time, Morris Day and The Time. And then I did Tony Feels Good right after that. And then right after that, I did Whitney Houston's I'm Your Baby Tonight. And this is all happening in a rapid succession. And as that's happening and these things are happening, I stopped dancing for the most part. And then I had a bunch of friends who were actors who started to get leads in movies, and they had the power in like a dancing scene to ask. They said, "Hey, I have a friend who's a choreographer. I'd really feel comfortable working with them." They put me on, and then suddenly I was doing movies, and then the two biggest choreographers who I worship, Michael Peters and Lester Wilson, bless their souls, they both died like in the same year.
Oh, dear.
And all their work kind of fell on me. And I suddenly became kind of the guy for a good decade. Like I wasn't the only guy, obviously, but I was doing a lot. And I remember the dance community, there was a lot of like kerfuffle because they were like, "Who the are you kidding me?" But I just kept my head down and doing my work. And by the end of that run, there was a point at which I had done a lot, and I was in there really getting in there, helping out with other directors. And there was a project that I was working on, actually a little independent, that some friends of mine had asked me to come in for one day and help them on. And I came in and I fixed a problem. And one of the actors who was very frustrated with the director sort of made a pronouncement that I should have been the director, and and these producers sort of pulled me to the side. It was like, hey, have you ever thought of directing? And I said no, which was the truth.
Yeah.
And they said, well, you should think of a project and maybe like a little short film, and maybe we'll help you out with it. And I sort of just took that and threw it in the back of my mind for a couple of months. And then I was driving and I had an idea for something a couple months later. And when I thought of it, I sort of submitted a treatment to them, and they said, that's really cool. We'll give you a couple $1,000s to do it, which I realized I was going to need a lot more than that. But I was like, great. And I was like, okay, I'll put the rest of it, I'll just pay for. And I had this idea, and it was all dance. But while I was getting that ready, my younger sister, who is a producer, had a script that she said, hey, would you read the script? We're having a lot of problems getting the studio to sign off on a director. What are your thoughts on the script? And I read the script and I gave her my thoughts, and she said, I think that's really, really smart. What would you say about me bringing you into the studio to meet on this movie? And I was like, well, they'd never hire me. They'd never hire me, right. But I have no credits like that. But I think it'd be super cool to go in and say yes to a meeting. And I went into the meeting, and they hired me 10 minutes into the meeting. And so
Hollywood, baby.
Yeah. And then I kept like wanting to give more notes, and my sister was going, stop talking, you got the job, stop talking. And that movie
That's Dipper.
That's me behavior.
And that movie Blossom it was The Wedding Planner. It was my first movie. So
incredible.
So I
was just talking about this movie.
It's so good.
Recently.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, funny. It cracks me up.
You don't like it? You don't like your own work?
You don't like your own
That's
work?
crazy, Adam.
It's just all my movies to me are like documents of my mistakes and like things I would have done differently.
Of course.
So I'm
which is what makes you a good director, because
I'm just hypercritical.
You're like, I'm learning from everything. I was just talking about this movie because I can't wait for Keke Palmer to start. Like, I know she does like interesting like
art films.
Like she'll kind of do whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm ready for her in that kind of a like leading lady rom-com.
Is she doing one?
No, I'm just saying I can't wait for that moment, because
okay.
I see
He's
that
singing Keke Palmer in a wedding planner.
I see that as
Wedding Planner 2
blueprint. Hey, Adam,
The Streets. What about that?
Hold on. We would be open to producing this film with you.
Yeah, I got a little bit of money.
I got about $55 I'm putting towards the film.
Street wedding.
I just love Keke so much, and I see that film
I love
as
Keke
a
too. I think Keke's great.
blueprint for
Yeah.
that genre of movie. It is so specific and iconic in so many other films.
Well,
like,
that, for better or for worse, kickstarted Jennifer into her whole
That's what I
rom-com
mean.
career
Oh, yeah.
and Matthew McConaughey's
Yes.
whole like rom-com run. And so it was
Jennifer's got a new one coming out soon.
yeah, Office Romance.
Office Romance, that's what it's called.
She's looking
Beautiful hair.
fierce
I
in
know.
the-
how's she look like that?
No one takes as good care of themselves as Jennifer Lopez.
She
I promise
seems like
you
someone
that.
that only eats greens. You know what I mean?
She's
I love you,
no,
puppy.
she allows us, but she just has incredible discipline.
Yes.
You know, no one works harder
Pole
than her.
dancing. Remember that?
Seriously, nobody
Hustlers?
works harder
Oh,
than her.
Hustlers was so good. She was incredible in that.
I don't know that I will ever meet anyone who has worked harder than her and does work harder than her. It's really interesting.
I saw a clip
Tom
of
Cruise.
her.
Oh, yeah, because he does all his own stunts, which
Yeah.
I think is absolutely insane.
Wow.
It drives me crazy. I'm always like,
You're like,
it's like,
Tom,
why are you
stop.
trying to kill yourself in front of for all of our entertainment? It really drives me crazy. And he laughs and he's like,
I asked the same question to my friend right here.
okay, really? What do you do that's trying to kill yourself?
Alcoholism.
Oh,
Wow, that's crazy. And I ride a motorcycle everywhere.
but that's not for our entertainment.
That's for mine.
She's ready
Yeah.
for the obituary. We'll just read it and go,
Do you know what my headstone's gonna say?
What?
What?
I knew this would happen.
No, that's
Consider that stolen.
No,
And I'm going to die before you,
Welcome
so
to
that's
Hollywood.
crazy.
Welcome
You're
to
not going to
Hollywood.
die before me. I'm 100 years older than you.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm. Significantly true.
So, what do you think makes you such a great director and able to wrangle drag queens?
I don't think
Were
I'm
you
a
around
great
too many
director. I don't.
Jimmy will. Sorry.
No, I.
So
Here's the thing. I treated the set like one of my sets, so they came ready to rumble. Everybody brought their A game. Everybody knew their lines. Everybody.
Ginger brought her coffee assistant, Jennifer Aniston.
But also that lineup of queens are like hardworking girls.
They're really hardworking
and they're
girls.
all actresses, and I don't think any of them would show up not prepared anyway. For
They
something
were-
like this.
Name 5 queens who wouldn't show up prepared.
Willem,
That's not true.
Vivacious, me. I can't name any more
I
queens.
know you're trying to over here get at them.
Name 5 that would. You go. Your turn.
That would not show up prepared?
Yeah.
I have nothing to say about all of this. I don't. What are you talking about? It's just like a new language to me.
Yeah, we're just trying to
like-
get people.
We're just
We're
like,
just
get
trying
you.
to people
This is
get
called gotcha
riled up.
journalism.
I came to drag really late.
Yeah.
Like I didn't start watching. I didn't start watching Drag Race until the pandemic.
Wow.
And then I like so many people needed something to binge, and even though I've been friends with RuPaul since 1994, I just never, when that started, I was just coming off, when Drag Race started, I was just coming off of So You Think You Can Dance. And I actually got a call about potentially being a judge early in one of the early seasons. And of Drag Race. And I was like, I cannot sit behind another desk. I can't, I'm a director. I have to try to refocus my life on that.
Right.
And so I just sort of put it aside. And top of which, my fiance worked in editing. In casting on the show, and like I don't know. I just didn't watch it. And
There's a lot of people that don't watch it.
And so
A lot of gay guys.
So when I put it on, like so many people, I suddenly fell into it like quicksand, and it took over my entire life. Like within 3 weeks, I had watched every episode of every season of every franchise that it never was turned off in my house.
Heard of binge watching? Just click another video. What was that? RuPaul
I think
had?
it's the bright colors and that so much happens in every episode. It draws you in.
It really draws you in.
And they tug at your heartstrings.
Yes, they do. It's very protect your heart. And because I'm also not one, I don't watch other reality TV shows because I don't like watching people being set up to be their worst.
Yeah.
To behave in their worst
That's how I
way.
feel.
And I find that even the quibbling that happens on Drag Race, they're still out there trying to do their best.
Yes.
And struggling to do their best in their most authentic self way. Even when I see them like self-producing and stuff like that, it's really easy to see through. By the way, girls, if you go on the show and you're self-producing, we all see it. It's like it's like
so
you
annoying.
do your thing, but it's very visible.
Yeah.
And it's always got like a positive spin. It never feels like they're trying to actually tear anyone down.
No, they are not.
Yeah.
No, they are not. And so I talked to
We need to laugh.
I talked to RuPaul and I said, now that I've seen this, I cannot believe what you've done. And what you have given us and the opportunities, not just that you've given the girls, but how you brought something that so lived in the darkness and brought it into the daylight and gave it so much shine and so many flowers. And so and at that point she said, well, we talked about me coming on as a guest judge, and I did, and now I've done it 3 times.
Yeah. What was the first?
Joan DeRusical.
That was the first one that you did?
Yeah. It was All
One stands
Stars
out.
something.
Candy Muse.
All Stars something.
6, maybe 6 or 7.
I don't remember.
8.
No.
I'm just saying
more.
numbers. Wire hangers.
No more hangers.
The bop with the big hanger.
Yeah,
I
that
love
was-
a big prop.
You like I love a big prop too, which is why I gave it to her.
Yes,
that was
very smart.
I love Candy so much.
And so I have spent now some time in the hallowed halls, and I've been in the Dome now a few times. And it's funny how I listen to people speculate about what's really going on there and the riggery and all of that.
Whole
But
side
I'm just
of the
going to tell you,
internet that is devoted to that.
I'm telling you, like when the girls go away, we are fully consulted. Everybody pitches in. We talk about like who should come and go and stay and all of that kind of stuff. I have felt very listened to in the results.
Oh.
And it is not about it is not some like foregone planned conclusion about how things when I have been there ever. And it because it's such a machine, I can't believe that they're like switching gears when I'm around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's not really how it works. And so I like it's just been really, really interesting to sort of sit and watch how that sausage is made.
Well, and also, as you know, from making films and being a part of a post-production process, like you're like, okay, great. We shot the movie. It starts like this and it ends like this. So as we edit it, we need to be telling our story.
Correct.
So they do that with the show. The show, they don't have an outcome that they're deciding before they go in. But then when they're done, they're like, well, let's start planting the seeds of how we know it's going to turn out.
I'll tell you this, like about the 3 musicals that I've done, they have done those girls right. Like they are, they oftentimes
the trip and fall.
Yeah, they oftentimes in the room it does not look as good as it does for you, for y'all. And so any of this, like, oh, they did her dirty. I'm like,
honestly, they're doing the best they can with what she got.
I'm telling you, like every once in a while, somebody would walk out on the runway in one of their outfits, and I would just go like, what the. And then somehow it looks better on camera. Do you know what I mean? But God bless
sometimes they won't show the girl turn around, or like they won't show like the back of the costume if it's a real mess.
Yeah, so the girl will be smiling and they'll cut to the judges and all the judges are like, she looks so beautiful, and then she's off the stage and you're like, I guess.
But it is still obviously a narrative. And
yes,
they still have to build the
course.
story, and it's still a show. And I feel nothing but pride about having been on the show and having seen what I've seen, how they work, and how actually supportive they are of the girls. So
you repeated something to someone recently that I had said. I'm getting there. Hold on. I'm trying to latch onto it.
Got a long story ahead of us.
No, because I'm going to get you to say something. Oh, when I was talking about the criticism, when we love something so much, do you remember this? Hello?
Go on. Oh, sorry. Go on.
Do you remember what I was saying?
No. No matter. Sorry. No matter how much. God damn. No matter how much we love something, like we as gay people will always find ways to criticize it. And the more you love something, the more you're going to critique it. I feel like instead of just enjoying it.
Right.
No straight person has ever hurt me in the same way that a gay person has been able to. Yeah, it's too mean. It's too personal. I share too much. Pain with you for you to like then to go after these sensitive areas. You know, it's up like and you know, it's not our responsibility to be kind to each other, but it certainly would be nice.
Yes.
Or do it with a wink and a smile like this one.
And wear a wig when you do it.
Like,
and
she's
be
mean,
honest,
but we know that she's goofing.
You know, be honest but sake, try to be supportive. Like, don't we have the rest of the world trying to kill us at this point? You know.
So, well, I think of it like sports teams. You know what I mean? Like people are like the head coach of that, and why'd they do this? And I hate the new brand, but they're a fan for life. I mean, the people who are criticizing Drag Race or whatever, like we're talking about, they're also the ones who consume every single moment of content.
Are you mentally preparing yourself for that? Because I've heard from people that saw it in New York and in LA that it was one of the funniest movies they've ever seen.
That's great to hear. And
they're comedians.
I don't read. I have
and I don't know how to read either. We're all in this together.
Oh no, I know how.
I choose not to
Nothing cuts more than a game.
My whole thing is that if I read the good, I have to read the bad.
Right.
But the bad
stays. And the bad becomes the narrative in my mind.
You could read 100 nice things and then one bad one. All it takes is one bad one.
Getting good sleep really makes a difference in how you feel day to day. And upgrading to a Helix mattress has honestly improved that a lot for me.
Helix makes premium mattresses and bedding that are customized to fit your sleep style and comfort preferences.
Helix has over 20 different mattress models to choose from. Whether you sleep on your side, on your back, on your stomach, they offer soft, medium, firm options and even have cooling options too.
They also have cooling upgrades, which are especially great during these hot summer months. And Helix delivers your mattress right to your door with free shipping in the US, and every mattress comes with a 120-night sleep trial and a limited lifetime warranty.
You know what this deal has?
A lot of stuff.
What I like most is that my big and tall mattress from Quince feels supportive and comfortable without being too firm. It is actually quite soft, but it handles all the body that I have to give it.
And what I love is that my big and tall mattress gives me some of the deepest sleep I've ever had.
Oh, yeah.
Frankly, I didn't want to come in today. I wish I was still in bed right now. And that's where I'm going to go the minute I get home.
Go to helixsleep.com/sloppy for our summer sales special and save 20% off site-wide.
That's helixsleep.com/sloppy for 20% off site-wide.
Summer sales special. helixsleep.com/sloppy.
Come on, summer sale special, and get yourself a summer sale special.
What did you think about the voice?
That was wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's
Oh my
unique.
God.
It is.
A compliment.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It cuts through.
You know what it does? It's
There's a power to it.
There's a power. There's definitely a power.
See,
it is something.
And what I've always heard is that good or bad, they got to hear you at the back of the room. So
You know what?
I'm
There
giving
is a
it-
word for what just happened, and it's wow.
This is classic judging panel TV type.
Yeah.
You really have to come up with a lot of ways to say things back to people without saying anything.
You.
I didn't think I was going to get something like that tonight.
and then they go into the room
That
and they're like,
was-
he pointed at me and said you. And they're like, yeah, not in a good way. And they're like, oops. Well, speaking of my beautiful voice,
Yes.
if you could remake any movie musical,
Uh-huh.
what would it
remake a movie musical?
Yeah.
yeah. Like an old one.
kind of how they did West Side Story and they remade it and no one went and saw it. Or Footloose.
They remade
Well,
Footloose.
Footloose wasn't a musical. It was like a
It's a dance
movie.
danceicle.
A danceicle.
Ooh, that makes me want a popsicle real bad.
mm.
Or what about if you could turn any musical into a major motion picture?
Turn a musical into a motion picture.
Yeah,
Good question. Good
Good
question.
question.
Good
Go
question.
from 11 minutes to 90 minutes. What would it be? And how?
And who would I play?
I'm trying to think of.
I have my answer.
Which can I hear yours? Because
The original old school musical from season 6
which was
with
She's the queen with one eye.
with Adore and Courtney.
yeah. What was that?
I just got off the bus.
It was just about a drag queen who started
She-
drinking and then she got sober.
She drank fish oil. No, it wasn't. She drank fish oil and became a star.
You know what
then did
I
she
would
turn
do?
into a mouse?
This is gonna sound crazy because it wasn't a musical. It was just like a singing performance challenge.
Uh-huh.
But the 4 characters of Read You Wrote You,
Oh.
those 4 girls.
Adam!
That's genius.
Like,
Bitch Are they
just
all whores
what
in a
is
brothel?
happening? It's them in Best Little Whorehouse.
Yes.
Perfect movie. A perfect film.
You're walking down the street in Amsterdam.
And there's like a blue alien there for some reason. Wasn't
Yeah.
that Read You Wrote You?
Oh yeah, Alaska
Yeah.
was blue. But
Alaska,
she loves
Conti-
Judy Garland.
Huh?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm Dorothy Toto. You get in the basket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
Well,
just
we're
like
looking at
that. It was just one of the most arresting
Yes.
musical moments that has ever been on that show,
And-
and so beautifully
That's
staged
one
and
of the
so beautifully
best
performed.
verses of all time.
Which one?
Roxy's.
Roxy's wicked in that.
I
Like
know. I'm
Alaska's
not joking. It's like
incredible.
one
Have
of
you
the
ever seen-
Katya, what are you talking? Katya is
Oh.
insane.
Have you
in
ever
there.
seen a bodysuit like that on Roxy?
And-
I've
No,
never
that was
seen a
gorgeous.
bodysuit except for maybe on Jennifer
And
Lopez.
Detox.
Or
Right?
Yes.
Detox. Yeah. Oh, to the
Britney
X. Are you
Spears.
kidding?
Yeah.
Huh?
Britney Spears had a bodysuit similar.
Oh yeah.
Ryan's own bodysuit.
Yeah.
yeah. That sent everyone wild.
But that to me is like those characters all populating some sort of musical film. Well, I'd be pretty down to watch all
Yeah,
that.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
What are
You
your?
could almost fit it into the Drag the Musical world.
All right.
I love that movie musical.
That movie music.
It was a movie to me. I
It's
saw
a
it so
movie
many
to me. I
times.
saw it in the movie.
The movie
theater.
in your mind.
Yeah, every time I replay it.
When you're thinking about, we've brought up a lot of, the beginning of your career. We brought up a lot of these,
fine.
accomplishments. When you think about queerness in Hollywood, and you think about, The Wedding Planner and making these other films, and then now you're making basically the queerest film.
Yeah, I said to Mark Shankman, I said, as if because if Hairspray wasn't gay enough.
Right. Right.
John Travolta.
How do you see that?
You stop.
No, you still.
How do you see that evolution of because you're witnessing it and you're a part of it?
I'm really happy. Well, I very intentionally, by bringing me into this, they made a very commercial feeling thing.
Yes.
It's a very, very safe commercial feeling movie. In fact, if there weren't a couple very silly jokes in there, it would almost be like a kid's movie.
That's crazy.
It's very, it's very,
Drag Queen
very
Story Hour.
soft PG.
Exclamation
I
point.
love that.
Other than a couple jokes.
Yeah.
And so
the kids, that'll go right over the kid's head.
And so I did that very intentionally.
Right.
And I also, the character, like I said, there's no comment about drag in the movie.
Right.
So the only thing that feels transgressive about the movie after you watch it is the fact that you can't believe that it was all led by these queens. But it doesn't occur to you that they're queens while you're watching the movie. That has been
the look and feel of real.
The look and feel of real. It's been the overwhelming response from people, including all the feels like millions of straight people I've sat in the audiences with, who are laughing for sure with the movie, if not harder than the queer audiences. And with no point of reference to Drag Race.
Right.
That's beautiful.
So that makes me feel really good. So the idea that rather than being stolen from, we are being inclusive, and that, welcoming into the most it's more comedy forward than drag forward.
Oh, I love that.
So that to me is the transgressive part, the subversive stuff. So
I can't wait to see this movie.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
It's very.
You're renting out the theater?
You haven't seen it?
No, I'm just gonna get a group together. No, we haven't seen it yet.
We're part of the general public.
Yeah.
So
Gen Pop?
We're
we're Gen Pop.
GP.
So we'll go once it opens.
When it's out, we'll pay for the
opening
tickets.
weekend, please. It's we really need the support. We're I still feel it's what's really interesting feeling in real time. Sort of the pushback from the middle of the country to give
I
us,
was going to
give us
ask,
screens.
has there been anything like
Screens.
that?
No, there's no protesting
Okay.
or anything like that. That's not going to happen, I don't think.
Yeah.
But this
so
would
leave
be
that
the
sign at
silliest thing
home.
this would be the silliest thing to protest. But it's just, you can just feel us as we're an independent movie, and so we don't just automatically have screens.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so as we're getting more and more screens now, it's interesting to feel where there's a lot of welcoming, and where there's a lot of we just want to wait and see.
Reluctance.
Some reluctance, reticence.
And I'll see it again when it comes out in 3D too. I can't wait for that.
This
The
movie,
Queen's right up
by
in
the
your
way,
face.
I
this
want
movie
the
in
chair
3D,
that shakes.
this
Oh,
movie,
the 4D.
this movie in 3D would be actually kind of fire, because everything
Oh, the
is
train.
the whole train is
Oh, that would be so
it's
good.
all
Brooklyn's
so
coming right at
elongated. Yeah.
Well, that's
Brooklyn. Wow.
Well, now what do you want to do to me?
I think is it time to move on to the game?
we can do that.
Okay.
I can sit and chit chat forever.
I know you can, but we don't want to waste your time.
Too late.
See, the hardest cuts come from inside the community. A gay
The call
man,
is coming from inside the
a gay
house.
man really knows how to cut
It's your
deep.
own family.
The call is coming from inside the house.
Really knows how to cut deep.
Where can everyone find you?
People can find me at Instagram on Adam Shankman, and I think on Twitter I'm Adam M Shankman.
Okay.
Or maybe I changed it to Adam Shankman. I don't know, and I may be on other things.
Yeah,
but
big on
You know
social
what?
media.
Y'all
Yeah.
got Google.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
He's gonna pop up if you type in Adam Shankman.
Or you can find me at the Gelsons right by the Celebrity Center on Los Feliz.
And you know they have a gay wine night there now.
What?
At the bar inside the Gelsons.
You gotta
There's
love
a
a
group
Gelson's
of
with
gay
a bar,
guys
yeah.
that all get together and they have a gay wine night in the Gelsons.
That's what I'm talking about, that bathroom.
Isn't
you
that
freaking
hilarious?
kidding me?
No, I'll send you the info. They put
I'm
up a little
sober, but I
flyer
want to
up.
look.
It's funny.
Oh, they're
It's
chatting.
They are loud. You can hear them throughout the whole store.
Hell yeah. What night of the week?
I think it's a Tuesday.
Whenever, it's
Right
wine.
after my A meeting, I'll come.
1 o'clock. Hey, and make sure you go see this film in the movie theater. That's
Yes,
where.
opening weekend.
All right, everyone, thanks so much for watching Sloppy Seconds here on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss
Ring-a-ding-ding.
an episode that come out every Friday. And remember, if you want to get sick with us, the full episode is over on our Patreon. Subscribe to Mom Plus Gold to get ad-free episodes in full. And you can hear these disgusting
sex stories from our callers, but you gotta pay for it. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. Mom!
Maybe I should do one with a British accent.